Is this thing even on? Let's see if I remember how to do this. All right, let's do this. Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Ron, and I am the guy that talks too much. Back at it again. I know I've been going for a while, but we're gonna get straight to the topic today, guys. Overthinking is holding me back in life, borderline ruining my life. But let's get right to it. But you know what, guys? When you really get into this YouTube journey, right? You probably got inspired watching your favorite YouTuber, or you probably got one idea that you thought would be great to share with the world, start making content of it. You really underestimate how consistency one plays a part to be successful in this. But number two, and I think the most important part, is getting out of your head, right? Some of you haven't started the channel because you're waiting for the perfect moment, you're waiting for the perfect time, figure out your content, while some of us already started the journey and we get a little bit of friction, like happened in my case. Sorry, I had to make sure I was recording in the mic. But anyways, and like I was saying, people like myself who already started in the journey and we get a little bit of friction. Now comes like all those questions, right? The overthinking. Is my content good enough? Who cares what I'm talking about? Like, look, I'm doing a video about overthinking, but I don't know who's gonna watch this, right? Like, who cares, right? Your inner voice starts to mess with you, and you start to shut your own self down, like has been happening to me. So, for those that are new to the channel, right? I took like a 6 months hiatus, started posting again, and then back in December, something unexpected happened. Something that I wasn't even expecting to happen, at least no time soon. And it was that I hit 1,000 subscribers, right? And you would think, damn, man, you not that I made it on YouTube, but more like the first step, right? The first step of, okay, man, you got 1,000 subscribers. You got some certain amount of views, certain amount of watch hours. You finally monetized, and you would think that'll be a reason to go harder, right? You finally made it to that first hurdle, which is getting 1,000 subscribers and getting monetized. But in my case, the overthinking creeped in again, and it actually has held me back. If you look at my channel, I haven't posted in 3 months. I don't know if I would have kept that consistency. And those that have been doing YouTube for a while, that once you get hot and the algorithm is messing with you in a good way, you got to keep posting and keep posting. Who knows? I'll probably get 10,000 right now, 100,000. Who knows, right? But that overthinking came back, and I'm someone who's anxious. I'm someone who sometimes tend to overthink. Although I pride myself that I've taken good decisions in life, and I take them very promptly. But when it comes to something that I'm passionate about, like my software engineering, or like this new content creation stuff, which I fallen in love. I fall in love with the whole concept of storytelling, creating a story, relating it to people watching. Sometimes when it comes to things that I'm really passionate about, I get too much into my head. Like, I wouldn't say perfectionist, because I suffer with that. I'm not gonna lie, sometime point in my life, but I gave that up years ago. But this overthinking that I cannot seem to shake holds me back, not only as a content creator, but also as a software engineer. There's times where I'm like, for those that do software engineer, that I'm encountering a ticket or an assignment that I know I can do, but sometimes I stall to the point where I'm overthinking a solution that I know in my heart that I know how to do, and it's something that I actually been struggling with. And I was not intending for this to be my first video back, but I just want to share this with you guys, man. Like, I don't want to just come over here and have this nice studio set up. If you want to see how my studio looks, check some other videos. But I really want to be open in this shit. Like, overthinking really holds you back in life, whether we don't want to admit it or not. Like, I was listening to Eric Thomas, but he said something, it will never be the right time to start something. It would never be the right time to start that YouTube channel, to start that that fitness journey, to start that business. That would never be a right time. And I remember when I started my YouTube channel, I promised myself this was one of the few things that I was not gonna overthink or try to overdo. Like, I remember when I decided to make my YouTube channel, I made it within like a few days. I took some time to learn how to edit, and within a few weeks, I bought all the equipment, some of the first equipment, and I just started recording videos. I remember that, and I was proud of myself because I just got that going. But eventually, I went a whole year posting, then took a 6 months hiatus, then got back to posting, then took another 3 months hiatus. Here I am. What I'm trying to relate to you guys, I know I'm all over the place, is that I kind of making this video to hold myself accountable, but hopefully to inspire you guys, because I'm not gonna blame it on nobody. I'm very big on accountability. I'm only gonna blame it on myself. I have nobody to blame because I do have the flexibility. I do have a great job that I work from home. I have all my equipment in my house. It's just I've been in my head. I've been in my head about my content. I've been in my head about my career. What's the whole point of doing this, right? Am I spending too much time in this career? Should I quit and focus on this YouTube stuff? But what is my purpose on the YouTube stuff? Like, I don't even know what my content is gonna be about. Like, if you can see my channel, I have reactions, I have reading articles, but I don't really know, right? I don't really know what my content is about. I don't really know where my career as a software engineer is gonna end. I don't really know these things, right? But one thing, and this is a self-realization that I came to be, is I will never know where my engineering career goes to. I will never know where this YouTube journey stuff would take me if I'm not consistent, if I'm not pushing myself, if I don't get out of my head and at least keep trying different things. I'll be honest, even with my engineering career, there's projects that I start, little side projects, but I never finish because maybe it's a good idea, but then my head gets in there and it's like, who cares about this shit? Like, why are you even doing this, right? Or even with this YouTube, sometimes with content, like, I'm the one shutting myself down, right? I run content by my friend. I get them title ideas and they're like, yo, I can't wait for you to drop that. Yo, that's heat. And I just don't do anything about it. Sometimes I just, and that's really not like me, because although I overthink, I've always been, and my friends can vouch for me, I've always been somebody that take action. But lately, I just been in my head, I've really been in my head. And at the end of all of that emotion, it's really like frustration, but frustration with myself, because I know what I'm capable of doing. I know I'm good at what I do in terms of engineering. And I know I'm becoming, with every video, a better content creator, man. Like, I already, not to hard point all out, but shit, I did manage to get 1,000 subscribers. So I must be doing something right. And if you look at my content, I'm not here going with like the trending stuff, like to talk about like relationship dynamics, or say just outlandish things just for the sake of getting views. So I must be doing something right if I got 1,000 subscribers, It's pretty, like, those I've been doing YouTube, it's a pretty hard thing to do to get those first 1,000 subscribers. But let me stop rumbling and bring it back to the main point here, which is overthinking. And look, it took me a while to get back to focus, right? Because I was even overthinking what I was about to say. And guys, to anybody that is going through this, don't beat yourself up too much, because I can recall the certain points in my life where I overthink things, right? And it's just me. It's like a mechanism. It's just me thinking too ahead into a future, like I mentioned. How a career would turn, or how whatever business venture I want to do will go, but I will never know until I don't keep going, until I don't try. This is for the ones who hasn't started. You will never know until you don't get started. And for those that are already in the journey but still dealing with these sometimes mental blocks, you will never know, as corny as it sounds, if you don't keep going. Like, I want to see this through, right? And I've always prided myself with starting things and finishing. Although I mentioned the stuff about the side projects, but I've always things in my life that I started, I always make sure I finish most of them. And this YouTube stuff and what my career is gonna be, it's not gonna be the end of it. It's not gonna be the exception. I'm gonna push myself through it. But I know I already spoke a lot about the problem. But let me offer you guys, or try not offer you a solution, but things that I'm trying to do to solve this problem. That is just to hold myself accountable. My best friends, they already know. My boy Brucey P, who I have a podcast with, and my boy Dwayne. I already spoke to Brucey P. He's holding me accountable. He already told me, son, I want to see at least one video a week. I'm being more focused in my engineering career and just not trying to do a lot, but be consistent at least for one thing. Where there's just like working, building a little component or a little side project, but at least dedicate 1 hour to develop that consistency again, so the overthinking can just vanish, right? And like more actionable steps, right? Like I'm really looking for into maximizing my productivity, improving my focus. Anybody in the comments who have any suggestions, let me know, because that's what I really want to do, and really take care of these things in my life where I can perform, where I know I can perform, whether it's my career, whether it is this YouTube stuff and other business ventures that I want to embark. And yeah, that's the way I'm planning to do it. I mean, I know I've been rambling. I don't want to, I don't like making my videos too long for you guys, but overthinking it at this point, I admit, is holding me back in life, but I'm not going to let it hold me back in life forever. And that is through taking action, because God got a lot of great things for me, and I'm not going to let just things that I'm making up in my head stop me from God's blessing, because sometimes we are our own biggest enemy. And if you're watching me, I know it must be hard, some random dude talking to you on the couch, but I'm telling you, there's a lot of great things waiting for you in the other end, but you will never know until you don't keep trying or you don't get out of your head. And me making this video is a way of me putting myself out there and being more consistent. But like I said, I don't want to drag for too long. Hopefully, I just wanted to get this out of my head and just kind of have this kind of reflection. Let me know, matter of fact, let me know how overthinking is holding you guys back in life. Let me know, because I know we all go through it. It doesn't need to be a career. It doesn't need to be a business. It could be a relationship that has been pending. Sometimes we've been putting off having that conversation that we didn't know we had to have. Or maybe it's a job that we need to leave and we still in our head about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Your boy is back. I needed to record. I feel great. I know it's not the usual setup. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like me being on the couch like this? Because it doesn't always have to be the studio. Like sometimes, guys, from now on, if I just want to get up here and talk to you guys like this way, I'm going to do it. That's another thing that I want to get in my head is the perfect content. The perfect content doesn't exist. I'm going to try different things, different camera angles, different topics, and we're going to figure this shit out together. As I figure out my own things in public, I would like for you guys to take on this challenge as well. Trying to figure out your own shit. Try to experiment. Try new things. Don't take shit too personal. And keep grinding. It's your boy Ron. And I'm out. And I'm happy to be back. I love you guys. Peace.